One thing I get asked quite a lot, obviously there's a lot of boot sale videos at the moment. Now we're fully in boot sale season, April, it's kicked off good and proper. Wednesday boot sale, I could go Saturday, I could go Thursday, I could go Friday, I could go most days of the week. Obviously with the channel comes more boot sale videos. If you follow the channel for long enough, you know I like to mix it up every now and then, but when it is boot sale season and there's lots going on in the background, like you've seen in my day in the life of videos, I've run out of time to squeeze it all in. I get stuck in a little routine of just making boot sale videos, which are not enjoyable. I like doing them, you like watching them, but yeah, we'll keep it fresh. Obviously I'm buying all this stuff, buying, but we need to know what it's actually selling for, otherwise no one's learning, including myself. And if you are new to the channel, this is my workshop in the garden. Literally, there's my house. This is my full-time business in the garden, in the workshop. I buy stuff from boot sales, charity shops, jumble sales, sometimes auctions, basically wherever I can get it from cheap. I'll buy it, I'll store it here, I'll then picture it here, I'll then pack it away if it's clothes in my system. It's not just clothing, I also do shoes, boots, hard goods. We've got Dr. Martin stands, suitcases, typewriters, lamps, vintage, retro, modern, whatever it is. If I like it and I can make a good profit, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to sell it. And usually when I do a picking orders video, I come in here on a Monday, I see what I've sold on the weekend, I pick it, pack it, show you what I bought it for, what it sold for, out the door, cut, job done. The problem with that is it's only what's sold on the weekend. Obviously the weekend is the busiest, or tends to be the busiest time for shopping. Obviously people not as work as much, more chill out time, especially on Sundays, scrolling, shopping. So we're going to do a picking orders video with a slight difference. We're going to do a full week. So today is Monday, 5:30 p.m. on a Monday. I'm going to come in here every single day. I'm not sure what time, but it'll be every day, Monday through to Sunday. And I'm going to pick the orders from that day, warts and all. So I could come in here, I sold one thing or nothing, but I'm going to come in here, I'm going to report to you. And over the week, last day being Sunday, obviously, I might wrap it up next Monday. But yeah, we're going to see what I sell, typically, hopefully, touch wood, in a typical week doing this business full time, as well as juggling the children and everything else. What to bear in mind is the second week of Easter holiday, so the children are off this week as well, which might help with sales or might decrease sales if people are away. The sun's out, or it was last week. I don't know. I'm a bit nervous. Hopefully it's not going to be a pants week, otherwise I'm not going to look very good. eBay's been up and down this year. Been a lot better, but Vinted has been up and down. It's been down on the downward spiral. It's sort of recovering again, but hopefully capturing a full week of sales to the camera, to YouTube. We'll see how we get on. The roller coaster of full-time reselling. It's Monday, the 14th today. We're going to start with eBay. We've got two Vinted orders, but I'll start with eBay. First one is a clothing item, so we're coming to the letter wall. We've got Box K, Montaigne. I don't recognise this one. Right at the front. That's the perfect sale, right there, right at the front. It's not all going to be like that, but obviously with clothing, I can't show you what it is precisely. I will try and stick screenshots for every sale. My future self is going to hate me for this. Boom, there we go. This is a Montaigne, half quarter zip, sort of undergarment, like base layer top. Really good name, Montaigne. I bought this from Vinted. All in all, it owes me £6.10 with the postage, with the actual item cost, with the buyer protection. And it sold on eBay for £24.64 plus postage, £2.99 postage, flat rate, under a kilogram. Obviously this is all before fees. I could calculate all the fees taken away and everything. It's going to take a while. Basic eBay selling fees, and then we're going to say an average of 3 to 5% for promoted fees as well. I promote up to a maximum of 5%, so that's going to be the maximum, but it could be anywhere underneath. Just under 25 quid before fees from £6. Not amazing, but still making money, and that's the name of it. That is a bill payer, as I called it. Little sale, nice and quick to get the bills paid. Next one is not clothing, vintage, what is it, body lotion. Vintage. This was from a charity shop listed in January. This is sort of my vintagey type box, as you can see from the vintage decorations and stuff. But I believe it's this one here. £2 from a charity shop, listed in January, so it's taken 3 months. I try to sell stuff in 3 months / 90 days if I can, and I'll start reducing, I sort of punishing myself. So I might make it free postage, or I might do quicker dispatch, or just reduce the price, or do all free. So yeah, it sold £2 into £12 on eBay, again before fees. Smells like granny. Have a sniff. Just imagine old traditional grandma, that's the smell. A comfy vintage smell. If you've seen my recent jumble sale video, I paid up £20 for a single item at a jumble sale, which is unheard of. I've actually partially wrapped it up already because it was all falling apart. Yeah, Viners, 44p stainless steel set, canteen set, £20 from the jumble sale. Listed in April, we're still in April, so a couple of weeks to sale, and I accepted an offer of £81 before postage. I tend to send with Every and Yodel sort of things below £50. Anything above that, which this obviously is, I just remembered, 80 quid. So I might upgrade this to DPD or maybe Royal Mail, medium parcel. Probably more DPD with that one. The Scouts got my £20. Hopefully that helps them out in some way. And I've made a nice quick profit, obviously before fees and that. And then the last one for today, Monday, so far, got a polo shot in Box I. Do I know my alphabet? There we go, Box I. Found it, second from the front. Just a nice standard sale again. Hugo Boss long sleeve polo shirt. Bought for £8 from a charity shop, listed in January. So again, that 3 months, it's at the end of that 3-month cycle. £24 before eBay fees. Onto Vinted, 2.5 sales. I'll do the first one, that's the half, because Amy's made a sale on Vinted. Personal account, just clears the girls and Lenny's stuff and her stuff. And we sold Lenny's gilet, Ralphie one. It's a reversible one. Yeah, children grow quickly. He wore this quite a bit actually. But yeah, got a £5 for it. Obviously, Vinted, personal account. She'll get that £5 as soon as they mark it okay. So I just got to pack that up basically. So £5 to Amy's account, and then to my pro account. So I've got 2 sales. One is, it's a good one. But I'll do the boots first. Got some Joseph Sable from a charity shop, listed in December, just outside my window. £5 from a charity shop in December, or listed in December. Obviously sold today on Vinted, so this is with 0 fees as well. And they sold for £20, £15, pure profit once they've received them and they've had them for 14 days. Then we come on to the second one of Monday, and what a purchase. 10 ties, 50 quid, so obviously £5 each. This one of them have just sold for £50 on Vinted, no fees. One ties pays for all 10. Come on, I believe it's this one. I do like selling ties because look how much space they take up. Nicely packaged. They're easy to photograph. I did give him a quick delicate steam with our steamer. So it's a Gucci tie, 100% silk, made in Italy, a vintage as well. When I was talking to the seller, I think he's done sort of house clearance and auctions at the same time. He said a really cool vintagey stall, and it was obviously priced up. He was asking £10 per tie. Obviously bought 10, got them down to £5 per tie. And it's from a swanky London lawyer. I'm guessing he died, he's had to do the house clearance, and he's got, there's apparently Hermes ties that I missed out on, but I've got a load of Gucci, Dunhill, £50 for 10 ties, and this one tie on Vinted, £50, no fees. And now as soon as I sell any of the other ties, I'm into pure profit. And there's that, 2.5 Vinted orders, 4 on eBay, a couple of absolute crackers there. So hopefully the week goes on like this fashion. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, ready to pick some more. Fingers crossed. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's not 24 hours later, it's, what's the time? 10:30, so 18 hours later, we've got some more sales. Sales are going really well. I'll try not to yabber on too much because we've got 7 days of this. After I left you at 5:30ish yesterday, had one more sale yesterday, and you won't believe what it is. I can't believe it, 2 in 2. We'll start with Vinted because that's where it came from. Would you Adam and Eve it? I'm back in the accessories box because I might have sold another tie. The same deal, £50 for 10 luxury ties. You would have seen obviously yesterday, 50 quid for 1 Gucci tie. Come here. Make that 2 £50 ties. Waft! 100% silk, Gucci, made in Italy, interlocking geometric type style. Don't know if you can see through there. £50 on Vinted, 0 fees. I'm now £50 for 10 ties, £100, no fees, a flat 100. I've doubled up. I've sold 2 of the ties. I still have 8 to go. This is going to make me a whole lot of money. Obviously, these are the Gucci ones. I've got 2 more Gucci ones, and then the others are different brands. So you'll see how quickly they sell, but I'm already 50 quid up. I don't care. Again, ties, if you do buy them, they are slow sellers. They will take a while. 95+% of them won't make above like 20 quid. So it's only specific ones like Gucci, vintage, silk. Specific ones do make mega money like this. So Don't go out to charity shops, buy all the silk ties and think you're going to make 50 quid a tie, because this is a rarity. It just so happens I sold 2 in 2 days for 50 quid. Magic. Moving on to eBay now. The first order is from a very recent video. Turns out highly desirable, £50 plus postage. Nike Zoom Vomero, I think that's how you say it. Don't come at me. Here we go. So freshly new that they're sitting on the very top of the box. The black ones, I sort of saw them, done a bit of research, I just see if they are worth anything. I quickly turn around, play it cool, Rodders, play it cool, Rodney. Because I was just there looking at them. Yeah, £5 into £50 plus postage. But because this is on eBay, minus fees, and there shouldn't be promoted fees because I literally listed these a few days ago. So no promoted fees, just the eBay fee. Super quick to 2 longer tail items. I listed both of these next 2 items in September. So like I said yesterday, I want to ideally sell within 90 days, 3 months. These have taken roughly double that, both listed in September. Box I, we've got a women's dress. That one. That's the one. I can tell I've had it a while. I'm using my old bags that weren't 100% recycled. Listed in September, so it's taken more than I'd like to, so it has been decreased. Is it free postage? Free postage on this as well to help bump up the algorithm and everything like that. It does owe me £10 from a charity shop, obviously back in September, but the profit's pretty good actually to wait 6 months, 7 months, whatever it's been. £66, free delivery, before fees, £10 into 66. That's a very nice juicy sale. Pair of trainers, again I've had since September. I went to Scotland, to Thrift City. Last year went to Scotland twice actually. Went to Thrift City, sort of like a pay per kilogram. Like instead of an event, it's a shop. So like it's open, I think Thursday to Tuesday, and the price goes down every day. And then the shoes are set prices. When was this? Yeah, so September, this owes me £7. Some older sort of Nike Air Dunks, but like more of a textile finish. Big size, size 11. £7 from Scotland into £32.30. Free delivery again. So like I said, after 3 months, I'll reduce the price. I might add on free delivery after another 3 months, which obviously these 2 have come in free delivery. I don't usually do free delivery, but again, to move stuff on, I'm not in the storage business. I'm in the selling business. So past 18 hours since I last saw you, that's my sales, really good strong sales. I'm hoping the week continues, but I'm gonna call it now when I next see you, Wednesday, tomorrow. Recently has been my slowest day. I think I had a 0 sales day last Wednesday. Also, when I see you back here tomorrow, I have 2 outstanding payments as well that I've accepted offers on. So some swimming shorts, accepted an offer of 65 quid. Going potentially to America. Diesel denim jacket, 30 quid. Again, that one's off to Europe somewhere. So potentially £95 in sales. Not paid yet, but I only accepted them this morning. So again, see you tomorrow. See if I have any sales and see if any of them 2 actually pay up. Wednesday. It's been a blooming busy day with sales and off sales, off of work. Been to a boot sale, been to a farm, been charity shopping, knackered. Been up since 5, was out till, I think we got back at 5. I'm tired, but I said yesterday, didn't I? Wednesday is usually my slowest day. It has been recently. It's been on fire. I've got to do more of these weekly what sold videos because it seems to be a good luck charm. 2 on Vinted. So, you know, all right. I did have 13 on eBay. 13. 1 got cancelled, so 12. I'll do Vinted first. First one is a digital voice recorder. Olympus, which is in my small electronics. Should be. There we go. Bought from a boot sale. My second Sunday boot sale, I believe. £5. It was on a video, I believe. Came with the removable stereo speakers, which is quite cool. Yeah, £5, sold on Vinted, £20, so no fees, pure £15 profit. Look at the size of it. I haven't had to pay fees, no paid postage or anything. Now this is super quick sale. The video's not even out yet as of today of recording. Went to Dunton on a Sunday, bought these for £5. They've gone for 30, again on Vinted. Literally 24 to 48 hours listed. The Nike NSW React Visions, size 6.5. £5 at Dunton on Sunday, £25 pure profit. Again, don't have to worry about postage. £40 profit in 24 hours from yesterday on Vinted. That'll do. Vinted is still very much a backup to eBay. It was getting close actually at the start of the year, but it has backed off. It's still a little sort of add-on to eBay. So eBay is still king. Right, 12 eBay orders then. Here we go. Box D, diesel denim jacket. Let's whiz through these. Nice Y2K diesel denim jacket. £8.28 on Vinted, sold on eBay, 30 quid plus £2.99 postage before fees. Bit of a fail this next one. We've got some Dickies work boots that I paid £15 for. They paid £15 and they only sold for £19.50. So take away fees, I probably made £1 or £2. Fail. Next one, Paul Smith jeans, box G. Box G, just standard, bog standard PS Paul Smiths. £2 from a charity shop, a nice dirt cheap charity shop. £2 into £22 plus postage. Got a pair of swimming shorts, box F. Nice and easy to find. Oliver Brown, I believe you say it. I bought 2 of these as a bundle on Vinted. All in £50 plus the postage, so they owe me around £25, £26 each. One brand new with tags. These were brand new without tags. And this one went for £65 plus postage on eBay before fees. Another quick sale, pair of trainers, Axel Arigato. These were in a recent video as well. Not lingered around at all. Yeah, this is from a recent boot sale video. When I go to my first Sunday boot sale, I like to go down the end where all the old, like the oldest stalls are, see what people have left behind. I've got a nice lot of trainers, including these. I think within the deal they owe me like £7-8. Again, listed for a week or two, and they've sold £40 plus postage. Talking of quick sales, this is one of the longest items I've had, almost a year, listed in May last year, so 1 month away from having it for a year. Obviously still needs to stay sold and it needs to get there safely. Brand new old stock, like glass globe lamps by Pennine Lighting. This was from a Saturday boot sale that no longer exists. Moved to Braintree. There was a Braintree local Saturday boot sale, but it was really small, and yeah, it no longer exists as of this year. Yeah, as of this year it doesn't exist anymore. But I picked this up at the time for £5 at that boot sale, but like I said, listed last May, 11 months to sell, sold for £34, free postage. Obviously nice profit, 5 to 34, free postage, but not for 11 months and not this size and that. It's cool, it's vintage, brand new old stock, but there you go, some things just linger, take longer to sell. Another quick sale, this one's going to be awkward to pack, but it's a really nice sale. Again, recent boot sale video, bought with a pair of Air Max Premiums. This one owes me £15. Down here. Oh, I've got to pick you later. This one, this bike rack. I only know about this because we've got one ourselves. We've got the 2 bike version. This is the 3 bike version. Saris, made in the USA. This is called the Bones. It like flips out, it goes onto the back of your car. You attach 3 bikes like minimalist. Bought from my Sunday boot sale, and it's sold for a random amount, £87 12p plus postage. All in £94.11 with postage. Obviously perfect for the UK weather. Now it's warmed up a bit, people on their getaways and that have 3 bikes. Yeah, really nice profit, but a bit of a pain to pack. Talking of being a pain to pack, £8 from a boot sale video that hasn't come out yet still. Same boot sale video as the pair of trainers at the start. Also got a pack, a full-size keyboard. Yamaha PSR 175. At the boot sale, £8. I bought 2 things. It was this and a pair of Nike Dunks. Literally bought last Sunday, just gone. Wednesday today, £55 plus postage. Again, going to be awkward to pack, but with that quick super profit, and it's nice and light, it shouldn't be too bad. Just the size of it, I'm just gonna make sure it gets there in one piece, no cracks or anything like that. Let's get something nice and easy now. Box L. This is a lot better, just put it in a bag and off it goes. New York Yankees type jersey, charity shop for £4 it owes me. Listed in January, the sort of 3-4 months coming up to. Sold for £27.20. Free delivery on that one. Obviously after 90 days, which this one has been, I sort of punished myself, so reduced the price, put free postage on as well. It's gone out the door, £4 into 27 before fees and postage. We'll take that, bill payer. Another really nice vintage snipe, pair of Astros, vintage Astros. I even looked at these the other day thinking, I wonder when you'll sell. And then a couple of days later, they do actually sell. Sniped on Vinted, all in for £13.49. And they've sold on eBay £50 plus £2.99 postage. Listed in January, so yeah, 90 days on the cusp of being reduced, but yeah, plus postage, so literally on the brink of my 90-day sell-through rate. Another slightly awkward one to pack, another big item, another super quick sale. Bought this last week at a charity shop. Sky Glass. It's like a TV mount slash stand. I've sold a couple of these recently. First one I paid £5 for. This one I had to pay £15 for, but I've sold it before. I knew exactly what it was. I knew exactly what it would sell for. The 15 quid. It lasted 24 hours, if that. 15 into £55 plus postage. It's all brand new inside as well. I'm guessing someone got sky glass. They already had a stand and they didn't need to use it. Donated it. I picked it up for 15, sold it for 55, and it's off to a new home. The last one for a quiet Wednesday. Another nice easy pack. Got a nice blazer, box D. Nice men's blazer jacket. This was from a charity shop for £3.50, listed in February. A couple of months to sell. £3.50 into £27.72, another random amount, plus postage of £2.99 again. Panama, I'm not sure how you say it. I just saw that in the shop, made in France. £3.50. I was always taking that 100% wool, and took a couple of months, and it's a nice bill payer. So there you go, that is Wednesday done and dusted. Sort of halfway there, hump day. But yeah, this video is going to be taking you through till Sunday, so not quite halfway. But yeah, for my quietest day, and I had a 0 sales day last Wednesday, this is definitely the best day of sales so far, I'd say. See you on Thursday. Thursday, another busy day. Still the Easter holidays. Family day today. This is my second day in a row I haven't listed nothing on eBay or Vinted. We'll see how that pans out in the future. But for now, a slower day than yesterday, but still some cracking sales. Over £100 day again. 3 eBay, 1 Vinted. We'll do the Vinted first. This did sell. Got cancelled on eBay, then sold again. A Vinted to Vinted special. In fact, it's in here, so I can't show you at all. I even packed it ready for my first buyer, and they cancelled before I sent it out. But his Norse Projects owes me £10.36 all in all. It's missing the pull string. But yeah, it had a bit of alpaca in it, so it's all good. That sold for £30. 10 into 30, no fees. We're taking that. So yeah, just that one Vinted to order, then 3 today on eBay. A couple of different items actually, not clothing. No clothing today. But we have got a pair of trainers. We'll do the trainers first. On running, on clouds. 3 quid from a boot sale. These are the ones. So paid, yeah, £3 from a boot sale, listed in September. They've been lingering around. Conditions okay. Bit of wear, bit of yellowing. Sort of not pristine white as they should be. Sold in the end 20 quid on eBay, so I've got to take fees away from that as well. But I've only paid £3. So, but it's profit there. But with the condition, that's why they've taken a lot longer to sell since last September. I've got a small electronic, like toy type item. Tomy train systems. Usually with the plastic track and everything, you then get a motorized train that carries the battery that then pulls along the train and everything. That part is obviously very important, because without that, the train don't work. And they break, people leave the batteries in, they corrode, they need the new one or a replacement one to make it work again. Sometimes worth as much as the whole unit, like put together with all the track, with the box and everything. This one on its own, tested and working, £28 plus postage, just for that little train. Tomy vintage train, but because it has the motorized bit and I've tested it and working it, and someone needs it to replace, to complete their set again, they're willing to pay out for it. £28 for that. Lovely jubbly. And then last one for a Thursday, a bigger electronic item. Talking about making bread. Literally make bread with this. We've got a bread maker, a Panasonic bread maker. These always sell well. I actually picked this up. I tried to attempt to film in a village that I haven't been in before, Haverhill. Me and Amy went with Lenny, tried to film it, but the audio completely messed up, so it's unusable, which was really annoying. So I've never been to this village before. It's sort of near us, so we tried it out. Within that video, that's going to never be released because I've deleted the footage now. Within that video, you would have seen I picked this up for 20 quid for a bread maker. And I was trying to explain that the Panasonic ones are one of the ones to look out for, etc, etc. And this is why, because it sold for 60 quid plus postage. A bit more postage, like 5-6 quid postage, because big and bulky. But yeah, a solid seller. This one was listed in February, a couple of months to sell, or a month and a half to sell. We'll take that 20 into 60 minus the eBay fees. That concludes the Thursday. Friday tomorrow, Good Friday, and hopefully it's a good Friday of sales. See what I've done there? Good Friday now, and I haven't listed the past 2 days. Today I've done my 10 listings and I've drafted 11 more, so I've got 10 sorted for tomorrow. But only the 2 days, I've already feels like I'm being punished by eBay. Only one, I did have 2 eBay sales since I saw you last. They've since cancelled one of them, sunglasses, but we've got one eBay order going out and 2 on Vinted. So Vinted wins the day today. I'll do the one eBay order first. Box N, Oliver Spencer jacket. Really, really nice menswear brand. Oliver Spencer, I believe made in England, possibly. In fact, yes, it is made in England. Snapped this from Vinted. All in all, £13.29 it owes me. Listed in January. So again, sort of 90-day-ish. Maybe just under that, maybe just above it, I can't remember. But today, accepted an offer, 50 quid plus £2.99 postage, which is another really nice profit. It's super easy to pack, unlike the other day. The 2 Vinted sales are both mega. £172 in sales on Vinted. This first one, £72 for a jacket. Really nice high quality suit jacket, made by Suit Supply. A super luxury blend of fabrics. So we had wool, linen, silk and cashmere all blended together to make this really nice, yeah, green jacket. Bought it in a charity shop. I can't remember where from. I'm pretty sure it was on a Tuesday coffee date me and Amy do. Went to a charity shop. I found this for £8 in the charity shop, listed in March, on Vinted, £72. Pure profit, no fees. Another Vinted snipe onto Vinted to Vinted. Box C, we got a bit of Versace. This is a really nice item. Paid up a little more for this one. It's a reversible bomber jacket. I paid all in all £27.56 on Vinted. So yeah, paying up a bit, the top end of what I pay. Listed in January, so again, around that 90-day, 3-month mark. So just on target for what I'd like. £27.56, accepted an offer on Vinted, £100. Boom, we're waiting 3 months for that profit, especially with the no fees. So yeah, just a free today so far, unless any come in from now, which is 10 to 10 at night. So that might be it. But yeah, Good Friday today, technically a bank holiday, very slow. Feels like I've been punished already from eBay just for missing 2 days of listing. But yeah, still made a sale, technically made 2, 1 cancelled. We're going into the weekend now, so hopefully we carry on strong. I'll see you on Saturday. Right, so it's not Saturday today. It's not Sunday either. It's Monday. Yeah, filming every single day is harder than I thought it was going to be, even for 4 or 5 minutes, whatever it is. But it means we've got extra sales to get through. Bank holiday Monday, it's 11 o'clock at night. I've got to get these sent out tomorrow morning. I'll do all the Vinted ones because I'm not sure what day exactly off the top of my memory, because it's been obviously 2.5 days since I last saw you. So I'm just going to start from the bottom. We have made sales and we've got box F first, swim shorts, Oliver Brown swim shorts, always good sellers. Really, really like these, really classic design, sort of a bubble type thing there. Bought this on Vinted, sold on Vinted, £40, free fees. It's not just clothing either on Vinted. We sold a camcorder. I think Vinted sells me more camcorders than eBay actually. I always seem to sell them on there at the moment, which is no problem for me. £5 at my first Sunday boot sale. £5 just for the unit on its own. I don't know if you remember it, but yeah, it came with this and just the case. I had to buy separately. Well, I didn't have to, but I chose to. Got a sort of a universal battery charger, which obviously charges the battery. And I did actually have to change the battery as well. Yeah, I bought a new battery on Amazon as well. I actually already had one of these spare, so I didn't actually have to pay out for that. But I did have to pay, I think it was like £8 to £10 on Amazon for a spare battery. Obviously charged it, tested it, working beautifully. So £5 plus like £10 say for the battery, so 15-ish all in. And it's sold on Vinted, 57 quid. That's why I love picking up camcorders. You know, once I put them off for a while, they start to build up a little bit. And for the 3rd time this week, I've sold a tie from the same bundle from my midweek. £5 a tie. As if I sold the first 2 for 50 quid each. This isn't a 50 quidder, this is a 15 pounder. Still, again, on Vinted, £15 sold, so 5 into 15. Pure profit already, so £165 profit. I still got 7 more ties to go. Didn't sell as strong as I first hoped. Yes, this one. This was in my washing pile for a little while, just a little bit grubby, just wanted to wash it. How do you say the brand? Bought on Vinted, I think it was like £5 to £6 plus delivery and all that, so like £8. Sold on Vinted, took I did list it in April, £24 sold on Vinted. So ideally from spending, again, like 8 quid or whatever on Vinted, I want it to be a bit more than 24, even though it's a nice profit, but to pay for it, to wait for it, to list it, to wash it as well, which I had to do, to then list it and that. Yeah, I need a bigger markup really for my cash to be tied up for that long. I think I've had this one for a year and a month, I think. I do not remember picturing and listing this March, just gone. So I might have had this over a year, and it's finally sold apparently. Yeah, it must be. It's a sort of chore utility jacket by Gap. I paid £15 for this from a charity shop, but it is brand new with the tags. They're in there somewhere. So yeah, that's why I did pay up. Yeah, the style was right. It had new with tags. Yeah, 15 quid. I thought that'll sell no problem. Just made another sale. There we go. We'll get to Monday sales for that. But yeah, I paid 15 quid. It ended up selling on Vinted for £24. So I've made £9 profit. And it took 13 months to sell. It's not good enough. Not good enough. Not accepting that. Switching it back to eBay now. We'll start with Saturday sales. I'll break them down. So Saturday, NAD. Yes, we're starting with a strong one. With an electronic. Again, avid viewers of every video will recognise this one. This is from my midweek boot sale. I have to pay up a little bit because it's like fellow traders or house clearance, etc. Fellow resellers just selling cheap, sort of the in-between man. They get it dirt cheap, flip it onto an online reseller, etc, etc. This was, yeah, NAD. Compact disc player, just a CD player, like a higher end one. Yeah, had to pay £25 for this. Listed in March within its first cycle. Got 80 quid plus £5 or £6 for postage. And again, because it's eBay, we've got adding fees on top. This is a better flip. Levi Strauss & Co on the tag there. Yeah, just a khaki utility type jacket, similar to that Gap one, but Levi's are more of a cotton type finish rather than chore and denim. Yeah, bought and Vinted, again, dirt cheap, between like, I think with postage around 8 quid. Probably wouldn't have paid any more than that really. Listed in October, so what's that? That's half a year again at least. So another slower sale, not ideal, but yeah, 25 quid, free postage. Then we're back on to another electronic, a bit slower again, listed in December, cost me £5. Absolutely random this one, a bubble machine. I seem to get one a year at the moment. This is like the 3rd or 4th year in a row I find a bubble machine at the boot sale. This is no exception here. Yeah, £5 from a boot sale, listed in December. Sold, had to reduce it. I think I started at like 75-ish, 80 maybe. Reduced it, 30 quid. Yeah, not a high-end one or anything, but yeah, it's for like discos to hang up bubbles and just groove to the music. That's my Saturday sales. On to Sunday now. So yesterday, Easter Sunday, only 2 sales surprisingly on eBay. A pair of boots, again, recent-ish boot sale video. A pair of cowboy boots, gonna land dance. I'll stop doing that now. Yeah, these are £8 from the boot sale, but if you've got these with a pair of Ugg boots, was it? I can't remember now. But yeah, these are only £8, listed this month in April, sold this month in April. £57.20. Minimal cost, super fast shipping, good size, and a nice hefty bit of profit. Talking of hefty profit, we've got another one. This is Vinted to eBay box tee for a Monkey Man fleece. I do love finding these. This is Mountain Hardware. It's like a fleece, but like really thick teddy bear slash Sherpa fleece. It's called the Monkey Man, which is like the nickname for it. High in demand. All in all, I spent £22.59, including postage and all that, from Vinted. Listed in April, literally under a week to sell. Amazing item. £65 on eBay plus postage. Yes, literally sold within a week. So I've had to pay up a bit, but for the right thing, sold quick. Nice bit of profit. So that was it for Sunday. Technically, that's the week. We started on Monday. That was Sunday, done and dusted. But because I'm here on Monday, it's nearly midnight now. I might as well show you Monday because I've had an absolute stonking bank holiday Monday on eBay. So a great bank holiday Easter Monday. Is that the word? I don't know. But we're starting with a box A, Vinted to eBay, listed in January. Box A, down there, nice and full. A good old Carhartt. Coming down in price, sort of their height of like fashion and being really, really popular. It's sort of eased off a bit, still popular. £23.91 I paid up on Vinted. Listed in January, a couple of months to sell. £65 plus postage on eBay. Yeah, so within my 3 months, just about, I think. Yeah, January, yeah, just about. Especially being tied up in 23 quid odd. But yeah, we've made profit, 65 quid. Nice bit of profit. Almost above my 3 month cycle. Literally 4 minutes after that sale, this sale came in, and this was very satisfying because I took a risk. Had to tidy it up a little bit. You should recognise it. Sunday boot sale. Saw this, 20 quid I had to pay. They didn't take any less. Oh god, yeah, a vintage desktop filing cabinet. Yeah, it was a bit beaten up, a bit worn in places. Gave it a bit of a baby wipe, bit of a scrub, and then a nice bit of teak oil all around, or Danish oil, similar thing. Yeah, looks really nice. Obviously showed the dinks and the donks. Over 80 years old, really nice thing. Bought it for 20, listed in March, a month and a bit to sell. Accepted an offer of £120. Boom! So it took up a lot of space, but only was here for a month or so, month and a half. Nice lot of profit, £100 profit before fees. Obviously there's a bit of a chunk there to be taken off, plus about 3 to 5% promoted, but yeah, we'll take that. Lovely stuff. Another big item, not as much profit, but still nice and quick. I like finding these near Christmas normally, but this one sold in April. This is, what's the brand? I forgot. Sultan hot tray. So normally Christmas time, get the family round, got lots of things to serve. You want to keep it warm. It's literally just a hot tray, basically. It keeps the plates and the dishes warm. Yeah, bit of vintage, but does the job. £5 from a charity shop, listed in April. Same month as I bought it, sold 5 into £30 on eBay before fees. Back to clothing, box P, bit of Ralph. Here, super quick sale. Just literally a burgundy Ralph Lauren, sorry, extra large tall sweatshirt, £2 from my bargain bin charity shop. Yeah, listed literally last week, £27 plus postage. Nice bill payer. I released a video from Dunton, and this was in there, and it's already sold. It's already packed away, but it was a voice recorder. It was an Olympus one. With, it was £4 from Dunton. Got £28 plus postage. Talking of Dunton, this was from that same video again. This was a subscriber sale, so thanks so much to Carl. Thanks for this sale. This was £10 in that boot sale video. Yeah, nice bit of Air Force One. It was the 75th anniversary of the NBA. Yeah, Trailblazers. Yeah, really cool. Size was 9.5, a little bit of wear to them, paid 10. Subscriber sale, £30 plus postage. Really, really nice. I didn't know it was even a subscriber when they sent the offer, but yeah, accepted it, sent a message after. Yeah, thanks so much. Really appreciate the support. And then the last one of this week, plus a day, ending with a humble sale. Yeah, a nice lot of big sales this week. Thanks so much for watching. We're ending with a FootJoy golf top, quarter zip, £2 from a charity shop, listed in November, a few months to sell, £15.84, free delivery just to get it gone. Humble little sale to finish off an amazing week, but I chose a great week. £50 tyres, £120 cabinets, and whatever else I've been selling this week. Yeah, busy week. I tried to do every day, nearly done it, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you want me to do more of these weekly ones, or if you want the return of the weekend type orders, let me know down below. Always appreciate it. I try and reply or heart every comment if I can. Always appreciate the support. And yeah, just keep chugging along, keep listing 10 a day, get the weird, the wonderful, the wacky, the unique, the simple, a nice blend of different listings on multiple platforms, and to see the sales coming in.